Omagyanatimirandasya Janangyanasalakaya Chakshurunmilitanyena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Gauranga Swami Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Vachyate Sakami Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaivam Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tatvajaya Mudiraya Nastam Prayesva Bhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiti Vede Ramayane Chaiva Purane Bharate Tata Advanti Chamahilcha Hari Sarvatayate Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Yatripatapam Vande Sri Govindantarane Paramananda Madhava Paramananda Moda Pangaluti Makaranda Srimad Bhagavate Mahamukhi Kriti Kimva Pariswara Satya Vidya Rudrate Tatakati Sustruvitasa Nigama Kalpatarodganitam Palam Sutampadamrita Vayasapyutam Pibata bhavakamya samalayam munapurasika bhuvamukaha anato pasanam saksat bhakti yogam madhukshade lokasaranato vidvam chakrisatas samhitam yasyam prayevam suyamanayam krishne paramapurushe bhakti devatyate pumsam sokramamayakonam Srimad Bhagavatam Puranamalam Yadvaishnavam Priyam Yasmin Paramahംsyam Ekamamalam Jnanam Param Vyate Tatra Jnanam Yadavati Saitam Nashkamyam Avishkritam Tatram Svatam Charanapakta Bhaktyam Vivincenaraha Artayam Brahma Sutranam Bharatarata Vinidaya Gayatri Vasharukasa Vedatam Parishipinidam Sarva Vedikinhasanam Saram Saram Samudritam Sarva Vedanta Saramhi Sri Bhagavatam Vishyate Tatra Samritat Vitasya Anatyasya Datantikvase Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swado Sri Bhagavato Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swado Sri Bhagavato Tate Veda Sastrahaite Hare Today we will not read from this person Bhagavatam because we had promised to our devotee first time coming here to continue to read from Srila Gurudev history life. Yeah. So before continue to read that, so we will read also the meaning of the prayer of all Srimad Bhagavatam. Dharma pradita kekawatra paramunimat saranam satam vedyam vastavam atra vastu sivadam tapatrayan mulam. Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuntrite Kimwa Pare Ishvaraha Sadhyava Vidya Vartityate Prakridevi Susrudita Sana. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavata Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. So that means this Bhagavad Purana only can be understood by those pure devotees, who are pure in heart and already rejecting all these material activities. So therefore, here was mentioned that all kind of material activities was rejected from Srimad Bhagavatam. The highest truth is reality, distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. So, such a truth uproots the threefold mysteries. So that means this Srimad Bhagavatam also was very different with the other literature. Whereas this Srimad Bhagavatam is completely pure, not touched by any material motivation or karma, jnana, or yoga like that. Yeah. So this third of Srimad Bhagavatam will uproot all threefold mysteries. Yeah. So what is we call the threefold mysteries? Yeah, three kind of mysteries we suffering in this material world: Adibhautika, Adhyatmika, and Adidevika klesha. Adibhautika, when we are suffering, caused by other living entities. And Adhyatmika, when we are suffering also because we have this material body, which is full of miseries, full of suffering. Many diseases we are encounter in this life. And also Adidevika klesha also, mean we are suffering here in this material world caused by the different higher authorities like demigod So therefore we are suffering also from sometimes very excessive heat, sometimes it's very cold, weather, and sometimes also we got the earthquake or sometimes flooding. So this is because it's by high authorities or maybe by the demigod or because we are not satisfied and like that. So if we are thoroughly study Srimad Bhagavatam and completely following the teaching of Srimad Bhagavatam, then we will free from all this kind of suffering. This beautiful Bhagavatam compiled by great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity is sufficient itself for good realization. So Srila Vyasadeva compiled this Bhagavatam when he attained the stage of maturity in spiritual life. And also Srila Vyasadeva compiled this Bhagavatam by the order of this spiritual master Narada Muni, especially to explain about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is sufficient for God realization. Also, that means this Srimad Bhagavatam is especially made for God realization, to realize our constitutional position of our self as the eternal servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and not for fulfill our material desire. This is Bhagavatam especially for the progression in spiritual life. So if we already study Bhagavatam nicely by the mercy of Sadhu Guru Vaishnava, we understand Bhagavatam. So what is the need of study of other scriptures? What is the need of any other scriptures? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within the heart. So this is very important line. As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord established in our heart. So, by studying Bhagavatam under the guidance of Jaha Bhagavatam, Pada Vaishnava and study, that when we want to understand and study Bhagavatam nicely, we have to approach the Sadguru Vaishnava. Ekanta Asrayakara Chaitanya Chara. And at the same time, we have to surrender ourselves to the Lord's feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah, because why we need to surrender to the, why have to approach the Sadhguru Vaishnava, and why we have to surrender to the feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Srila Gurudev was explained that because we cannot understand the mystery of Vedic literature without the mercy of Sadhguru Vaishnava. And also, to understand Srimad Bhagavatam, we need to surrender to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because Bhagavatam is no different to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in Bhagavatam, in Bhagavad Gita was mentioned, Bhaktyamam Abhijnana. To understand Krishna, or Krishna only can be understood by bhakti. So because Bhagavatam is no different with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, so therefore to understand Bhagavatam also we have to develop bhakti. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives bhakti through the chanting the holy name. That is the explanation of Srila Gurudev. When he came to Bali to explain all these things. So today we will continue to read from Gurudev's story life. Because last night we already read, in this book, I think the three part was there. And yesterday morning, His Grace Akincana Prabhu already explained the story life of how this village, Gadeigiri village, was established, and how Gopal coming to this place from Vrindavan, by the order of Gopal, and the sannyasis who worship Gopal in Vrindavan, and Gopal instruct him to brought Gopal to Jagannath Puri and to give Gopal to Gadeigiri. So then by get Gopal, then he retired from the service in Jagannath Puri temple. Then the king of Puri, I think, gave this land for worship Gopal, like that. So yesterday we already heard this story, and last night we discussing, we read about the story life, childhood life of Gurudev and school, and after entering into Grihastha life, and how then Gurudev always write a letter or expression in his notebook, on his diary, expressing his desire, his inner heart, to Gopal. And the last letter, last time we read, how Gurudev expressing his desire to be sannyasi, because on that day, Gopal was dressed like a sannyasi, like a beggar. Then from that day, then after that ceremony or that festival here in this temple, then Gurudev took desire to be a sannyasi, to be a beggar. And in that letter also Gurudev expressing that let all the appeal or responsibility for the everyday life give to my younger brother Kamilasidu. I don't want anything. I just want only to be a mendicant. How we get santi, we get prema, and what is that? Yeah, Ananda and Prema. Yeah, yeah. And then later also Gurudev want to get Prema, Ananda and Sakti. But in this later, Gurudev want to get Prema and Ananda, and how Gurudev have a strong desire also to distribute this Ananda and Prema to all the people or to all the suffering soul. This is material world. Yeah. And then after that, yeah, when the time was, I think on the Ramnavami, then Gurudev was leave the house, yeah, write a letter to the headmaster of the school where Gurudev working as a teacher there, and then Gurudev leave the house and stay in one temple like that, and all the teachers, his wife also came, and Swayambhu Maharaj, one of disciple or student of Guru Maharaj in high school, also came to convince Guru Maharaj to coming back to the house and continue the service as teacher, and also to continue the responsibility for the family like that. But Gurudev already fixed, yeah, and want to continue to become to sannyasi or mystical life like that. And then after some time, because no one can bring back to sick Gurudev desires, and then we just left, and then Gurudev then continue to traveling. So now we will continue to read from Srila Gurudev Vigrahi. Yeah. We read from chapter 5. Now this title we put Gour Swami. Yeah. After receiving the blessing of Gopal, Gaur Gopal, on that time when he left house and become like one trustee like that, yeah. He changed his name, become from Rajabandhu become Gaur Gopal. Yeah. Yeah. Gaur Gopal left Gadeigiri and traveled to Kata, where he spent the night. The next morning he set off by train to Himalayas, where he wandered in search of Guru. So actually, Gurudev left house and want to traveling like that. Yeah. Now he's on search for spiritual master, for Guru. Yeah. In 1989, yeah, composition for Swami recounted some of these days. So Gurudev said, I was born here in Odisha. Many Vaishnava are here. There are so many months of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami here in Odisha. I know many Vaishnavas. I born in a Vaishnava family. From my childhood, I have been attracted to Mahaprabhu. From an early days, I was performing Sankirtan and worshipping Radha Krishna deities. In my family, we are reading Bhagavatam. I was born in such an asthma state, but I had to search out for a bona fide Guru. I wandered from Himalayas to Kanyakumari throughout the whole India. Although I met many Vaishnavas, I was not satisfied with them. So, like Prabhupada also, he was born in the Vaishnava family. His father was very actively in worshipping Radha Krishna deity, even though he was also doing apple shop, cloth shop, but his main service is to the deity of the house, Radha Krishna. And after completing all this process, something like that, then he go to the shop, for during his duty as a Grihastha. And in the evening, when he coming back, he again continue his worship to Radha Krishna. So that atmosphere also was impact, give some deep impression to Srila Prabhupada. And also from beginning also Prabhupada watching how his father was doing all this thing, and then so therefore Prabhupada also grow in such an atmosphere of Vaishnavas and devotion like that. Same also Guru then, in the same way like that also. So therefore, in our Grihastha life, we have try to create such an atmosphere so that our children also can learn from what we are practicing in our life, so that our children also, when they are grown up, also become absorbed also in spiritual life. I was a secondary school teacher. I give up my service. I give up my family. I had 7 children. I had landed property. 25 years government service with a pension. But I give up everything and left home. I searched throughout India and met many Vaishnavas, many Gyanis, and many mystic yogis. I had discussion with them. Then I told them, Shastra, scripture says, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nastya, 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 Rajanta. Only the chanting of the holy name of Krishna is the Dharma in Kali Yuga. The process of this is, why shall we do all gymnastics, hatha yoga, jnana yoga, etc.? At last they told me, get out from here. So because they cannot convince Guru then, even Guru can teach them. So because they are unhappy, then they just kick out Guru then from the ashram. I said, all right. Thank you, I'm going. So that is the question. After wandering through all these places, at last I came to Vrindavan. That was my final goal. I thought, let me finish all 5 of India. And at last I will go to Vrindavan. Vrindavan is a very dear land of Krishna. I had full belief that Krishna would shower His blessing upon me in this beloved land of Vrindavan. At that time, I was a wandering sadhu. I was not actually sadhu. I had just put a saffron dress. Like that. So I was outwardly appearing to be a sadhu. Not having money for the train ticket, Gour convinced the ticket collector to allow him free passage to Mathura. It was September 1974. For some time, He moved from place to place, staying in different ashrams for one night at a time. Yeah. At Gaudiya Vaishnava temple, seeing that he didn't have a Sika, the devotee mistook him for a Mayavadi sannyasi, yeah, and kicked him out. After some days, he came to International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Yeah. Arriving at the property in Ramaredi, Vrindavan, one devotee gave him a copy of the society magazine, back to Godhead. Yeah. Seeing the photo in the magazine of the founder Acharya, yeah, his divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he immediately attracted to him, yeah, immediately attracted to Prabhupada by seeing the picture of Prabhupada in Back to Godhead magazine. Yeah. He decided that he must go to see Srila Prabhupada. However, when Srila Prabhupada's secretary saw the matted hair, bird, and torn cloth, he was reluctant to allow him in. You know. And then, because they are thinking that Gurudev is sannyasi Madhvati, yeah, so they are reluctant to bring Gurudev to Srila Prabhupada. So now, Gurudev said what he experienced all the time. Yeah. So then Gurudev, what will the Swami recount? When I arrived in Vrindavan, I found so many temples and ashrams where Nama Sankirtan was going on. So I wandered about. I would spend each day in a different ashram to see what was going on there. One day I saw a sign, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Then I went there. Yes, so because it's a signboard. On that time is still on the construction of the Krishna Balaram temple in Vrindavan. Yeah, the project is going on. Yeah. But Prabhu on that time, luckily, Srila Prabhupada was there in Vrindavan. Yeah. I went there. Construction had just started. No temple was there at the time. Only huts. Yeah. Prabhupada room was the only real building. Yeah. Devotee was staying in the huts, and some married couple was staying outside in rented house. I entered the compound and saw many Western devotees, yeah, with shaved heads, tilak, and neckbead, chanting Hare Krishna. I was very impressed. Some devotee gave me a copy of my Gadeigiri magazine. I looked through it and thought, oh, it is very nice. This was the thing I was searching for. So then by reading Back to Godhead and see Prabhupada pictures, Prabhupada name like that, yeah, then he already completely this is made. Why I will bring all this earth only to find this, to find Guru? Yeah. Oh, it is very nice. This is was the thing I was searching for. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu message was there. Bhagavatam was there. Yeah. I inquired whether the founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada was present. So his mind was, is that Prabhupada was here? One question is that, yeah, fortunately he was there at the time. Yeah. So I wanted to meet him. Yeah. The devotee told me that I should speak with his secretary, yeah, who would make the arrangement. So, because now Gurudev already attracted to Srila Prabhupada and tried to approach the devotees, expressing his desire to meet Srila Prabhupada, and the devotee told Gurudev to speak with Srila Prabhupada's secretary. Yeah. At that time, Brahmananda Swami was his secretary. So at that time, yeah, Brahmananda Swami was Prabhupada's secretary. So I went to him and requested, please make some arrangement that I can meet Srila Prabhupada. Yeah. He said, why do you want to meet him? I said, I want to pay obeisance to him. Yeah. I only have a few words to say. It is a very serious matter. Please allow me. So very humble. Gurudev asking. Yeah. Repeatedly paid my obeisance to Brahmana Swami and asked him to allow me to see Srila Prabhupada. Finally, he went inside Prabhupada's room and said, some sadhu is here asking for your darshan. And then what Prabhupada said, alright, let him come. Yeah. Prabhupada said. So I went into the room. It was midday. Prabhupada had just taken his room, his non-prasada, and was sitting on a chair. Nobody was there. Yeah. I offered my obeisances. At first sight, I felt that Prabhupada could understand me. And after Gurudev paid obeisances, and then sitting, and then, what Prabhupada asked, after seeing Gurudev, where have you come from? What is your name? Seeing my garb, as he said, have you taken sannyas? So I said, no, I have not taken sannyas. Then what Prabhupada said? I will give you sannyas. Then I could understand, he is a genuine guru. Because he knows my heart. He is a Chaitya guru. I was in search of such a person under whom I could take shelter. I take shelter of him, and my heart was naturally attracted toward him. I had full faith in Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they helped me. This is my experience. I have met so many Vaishnavas, so many brothers of Prabhupada. So they are still, in Orissa. They come here. Whenever they come to Vanishwan, they come to me. I don't go to them. So this is the difference with the others. Many of my God brothers, so they are running to different camps. But Gurudev is never go to others. But the others say, come to Prabhupada, came to Srila Prabhupada. So hearing about the Gaur Gopal academic ability, Srila Prabhupada requests him to translate one of his article from Back to Godhead meditation into Hindi. So this is the first test was given by Prabhupada to Gurudev. Because Gurudev also understands Hindi and different other language, local language like that. So then Prabhupada gave Srila Gurudev one Back to Godhead meditation and asked Gurudev to translate that article into Hindi. Yeah. And then Srila Prabhupada gave instruction to his secretary to give paper, give pen like that, and then Gurudev was translating. Yeah. And after finished translation, yeah, and give to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada was happy, satisfied, and then give some other instruction like that. Yeah. So Prabhupada appreciated the work and ordered him to translate more. Yeah. Gour then translates Srila Prabhupada's first book, A Journey to Other Planet, yeah, into Hindi. Yeah. Aside from translating, Gour engaged in whatever service was requested of him. Yeah. He cooked, washed clothes, and cleansed the temple. Yeah. A few months later in Bombay, he received first initiation from Srila Prabhupada. At that time, his name was Govinda from Gour, and then changed. Yeah, Prabhupada gave him Govinda. Almost same. Gaura and Gopal. A few months after that, in Mayapur, in West Bengal, Srila Prabhupada gave him second initiation and sent him to preach in Orissa. So first initiation in Bombay, and second initiation, Brahmana initiation, was in Mayapur. Yeah. And then after that, sannyasa. Yeah. Bhagavad Das was in charge of the group of preachers in Orissa. He recalled how Govinda took sannyas. So on that time also, Gurudev was telling the story also that after when Prabhupada and Gurudev also in Mayapur. So on that time, Prabhupada already get one piece of land in one swamp, yeah, was operated by one rich family. Yeah. Kanuno, Kanuno family. Yeah. And because of that, so Prabhupada want to develop that land and to build a temple there. Yeah. So then Prabhupada was calling Gurudev, Govinda Swami, yeah, Govinda Das at that time, yeah, to take initiation, Brahmana initiation also. And ordered Gurudev to go go back to Bhubaneswar and to develop that land. Yeah. So on that time, after Srila Gurudev got instruction from Srila Prabhupada, then Srila Gurudev asking, please give me some money to go there and some manpower to help me there. But what Prabhupada said, I am going to America only with 40% with no other people with me. So why you are going to your country, to your village? Why need money? Why need manpower? Yeah. That is Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada answer to Gurudev. So then because of that, he is fully convinced with Prabhupada teaching. Then he never asking anything yet again. Yeah. Whatever my Gurudev said, that is perfect like that. And convinced fully that whatever Prabhupada instruction, if he follow nicely, he will get everything like that. So then Gurudev is coming to the land on that time. And that time the land is still like a jungle. Yeah, even they consider on the time is many vegetation animals there, snake, everything. Yeah. But at the same time also, the workers also are working there to make a road. Yeah, preparing for the road, for main road. Yeah. So Gurudev was staying in that land, and he make a hut by himself Yeah, and every day go out, yeah, to the city of Bhubaneswar, because no pen, had no pen, no paper. It just write holiday in the leaf, yeah, and then coming to house, one office to the other office, like that, to collect some donation, yeah, and whatever he get and make his own, by his own hand. He make a heart, yeah. One room for Prabhupada, one room for Gurudev, like that. Yeah. So this is in very humble way, Gurudev following Prabhupada instruction to raise the Bhubaneswar temple there. Yeah. Yeah. So like that is very. So when nearly for the Nityananda Trayodasi, yes, Srila Prabhupada got to lay down the corner stone for the Krishna Balaram temple in Bhubaneswar. Yeah. So then he said a letter that Gurudev should be preparing only what facility. Prabhupada asking only water and electricity. Yeah. So when the devotee already preparing the guest house for Prabhupada's stay, yeah. But Gurudev preparing by his own hand, preparing the mud hut, yeah, one room for Prabhupada, one room for Gurudev, like that. Yeah, two for Prabhupada stay. Yeah. When Prabhupada came there, yeah, Prabhupada was rejecting to stay in government house. Yeah. Instead, he want to stay with his disciple, with Gurudev. I want to stay with their disciple, Govinda, because he already prepared one room for me, like that. Yeah. So on that time, when Prabhupada was there, yeah. So every day, many people coming, but still Gurudev can arrange to give food prasadam for all the people. Just every day, yeah, the people with the rice, with the dal, everything coming. It's nothing less. Yeah. So this is when this disciple following Guru's order nicely and with full faith, like that, then Krishna will help you. Like that. Yeah. So every day after Bhagavatam class, then Prabhupada will chase out all his disciples, and then in the room only with Srila Prabhupada, with Gurudev only in the room. What they discussing, no one knows. Yeah? Because they are from these people go together and they have discussion. Yeah, like that. Yeah. For maybe about 16 days, yeah, from here. 7. Yeah. Yeah. Prabhupada stayed there, yeah, until the time for the Nityananda to be laid down. Yeah, and Prabhupada is considered as the project of Krishna Balaram, this is the last founding project of Srila Prabhupada. Yeah. Yeah. So that is the story. Yeah. Sannyasa. Bhagavad Das was in charge, yeah, of the group of preachers in Odisha. He recalled. When we went to by train Hyderabad to see Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada saw us there, and he called Govinda, Das Brahmachari of and said, "Why are you here?" Yes. He told Govinda to come and see him the next day, yeah, to explain. Yeah. The next morning, we went to Prabhupada's room, and Govinda explained the purpose of our visit. Then, quite unexpectedly, Govinda turned to Prabhupada and said, "Prabhupada, I want to take sannyas." Yeah. Prabhupada looked at him. There were 2 or 3 sannyasi as well as several devotees in the room. Some big devotees. Big devotees mean not the body big, but the position is big. There was 2 or 3 sannyasi. At that time, many of the leaders was again new Indian devotees taking sannyas. Prabhupada said, so you want to take sannyas? Let me tell you what this means to take sannyas. Then Prabhupada explained the qualification of a sannyasi. The sannyasi can never have any sex desire. He should never think of a woman even for a second. So sannyasi is fearless. He'll go anywhere to preach, no matter how dangerous. How dangerous is it? A sannyasi never think he is alone, but always known that Krishna and Guru are with him. So also there is the reason also why Srila Gurudev want to take sannyas. Because as a brahmachari, he was put under the pressure of other senior devotees. And many of the very brilliant idea of Gurudev was not followed. Because he was only brahmachari, others are senior devotee of Prabhupada. And Gurudev just new devotees for them. So therefore, Gurudev also want that position, to be a sannyas, and then he can more respectable by the people when he take up the responsibility of Krishna Balaram temple. So Prabhupada gives some instructions like that. What is the requirement, qualification for to be a sannyasi? After Prabhupada explained all these things, he just looked at Govinda and said, "Now, do you understand?" Govinda said, "Yes." Then Prabhupada said, "Okay, let's take sannyas." And that was it. He never said yes or no. Then I remember going into the spiritualist room where all the sannyas and the DC had gathered. They were all saying, did Prabhupada say yes or did say no? We don't understand. What he said, we don't understand. After that, we all went to Prabhupada to Vrindavan for the next legs on the festival. In Vrindavan, on the last day of the festival, there was a fire yajna, and Govinda was acting as the priest for the ceremony. On the time Gurudev was become the Hotri, to do the yajna. Because at the time there will be some initiation ceremony also, the sannyasas giving sannyas also. But what they know, only one candidate for sannyas. But Prabhupada preparing 2 sets of sannyasi cloth and 2 danda. But all the devotees only know one candidate. And Govinda was acting as the priest for the ceremony. Only one person was supposed to take sannyas, and that was Tripurari. But there was 2 danda and 2 sets of sannyasi cloth. No one knew who the other person was. Then Prabhupada said, The sannyasa candidates should come up and get their clothes. And that, at that time, Govinda stood up from behind of the fire and took his cloth. Then Prabhupada handed him the danda, looked at him with a big smile and said, "You have understood." After he took sannyasa, many sannyasis and devotees started complaining. Yeah. How he has taken sannyas? He's a new man. Yeah. How Prabhupada told them? He's a devotee from his birth. You are new. Yeah. They complain there because Gurudev, maybe less than 1 year, after first time met Prabhupada, and then after doing some service in Vrindavan, go to Bombay, and there take the first initiation, and after that in Mayapur festival, and on that time Gurudev Prabhupada give Brahmana initiation, and after that send Guru Maharaj to Orissa to develop prepare the construction, and then to Prayag like that, and Prabhupada Gurudev asking for sannyas. Yeah. It's very short time, and then go to Vrindavan together like that. So no one understands that when after the composition, what is the qualification to be a sannyas like that. Prabhupada just explaining of this like that, and then they're asking Gurudev, "You understand?" "Yes, I understand." Yeah. And all the others, so-called senior devotee or senior GBC and sannyas was discussing. Is that Prabhupada say yes or no? No one? No. And then finally, in Vrindavan, Prabhupada gave Gurudev sannyas, and they were complaining, why Prabhupada gave sannyas to new devotees? Just you come out like that. And then what Prabhupada said, he's born devotees. You are all new. Right? In less than 9 months after meeting Srila Prabhupada, Govinda finally received first and second initiation as well as a sannyas. Only 9 months. Yeah. After taking sannyas, Govinda Swami coming back to Orissa and stayed in Puri at the Veda Bhavan. Yeah. From Puri, he wrote a letter to his old friend Pakir Charan Punamu. Yeah. Now I am staying in Veda Bhavan, Puri, with my group. I had a great hope that you would all come here and we would together to my most dear place of Gopal. There we will do Nama Sankirtan and preach the message of Gauranga with some satsanga. Yeah. On May 30 May 1975, he wrote Pakir Charan. By blessing of Krishna and some land has been donated near Banibibal in Bhubaneswar. After opening a center of the society there, we will then make a branch center at my dear Gopal place. Yes. I have already spoken with Gadeigiri about this. Yeah. He has agreed to donate Gopal to this ISKCON society, and he also promises to help the project in any other way possible. So from beginning, actually, Gurudev already planned to make this, temple for Gopal, like that. Yeah. On 20 July 75, he sent another letter to Paket Charan. Gadeigiri and his wife are now hesitating to donate the Gopal. If we are surrendered to Krishna, then there will be no question of Maya presence. Sri Krishna is all powerful, the greatest yogi, the supreme personality of Godhead. The spirit soul is his eternal servant. We are all his eternal servant. He is bound in devotion. The devotee of Krishna is always without fear. The devotee Prahlad was getting so much pain from his demon father, Hiranyakasipu. But Prahlad had no fear. Rather, he prayed to the Lord of his liberation of his father. That's the nature of the devotee's magnanimous heart. Always I have this desire to meet all of you and discuss with you about Gopal, because Gopal and his place are most dear to me. So, here we can understand how deep love of Srila Gopal and or want to make Gopal very glorious, and make a big place for Gopal. And then preaching. Srila Prabhupada gave Govinda Swami 3 principal instructions. To translate his book into English, from English to Oriya. That is first instruction of Prabhupada. To build a temple in Bhubaneswar, and to preach all over the world. This is 3 instructions from Srila Prabhupada to Srila Gurudev. Govinda Swami molded his life around this instruction. It was his policy to not eat anything until he had completed his quota of translation for the day. Even after undergoing long international flight, he would always insist upon first doing the translation work given by his spiritual master before he would eat or sleep. He maintained this practice up to his last day. So we experienced also, one time Gurudev arrived in Bali after 2 or 3 o'clock afternoon, and then Gurudev already left Australia early in the morning. That then Gurudev is not yet taking any breakfast or lunch like that. But still, after Gurudev arrived in our place in Bali, we already prepared everything, but still Gurudev after arrived, take bath, and then sitting, translating, Prabhupada book. He had some quota, maybe 2 or 3 or 5 processes include the explanation, everything like that. After finishing, then Gurudev taking prasadam like that. This is his regular practice. How he strictly following Srila Prabhupada's instruction. First instruction is translating Prabhupada book from English into Oriya. Like that. And to preaching, and to therefore Gurudev also, even in very not in real healthy condition, but still Gurudev also traveling. First time when he was recovering from his sickness, he went to Australia, and that is 1990, and also for one day come to Bali also like that. Last night I already like to you follow. So that is how Gurudev following the Guru instruction nicely. So therefore, because Gurudev following Guru Srila Prabhupada, our Guru instruction nicely, so then Gurudev get full mercy from Srila Prabhupada. Like Srila Prabhupada also of dedicating his life for following the instruction of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Yeah. Then all facilities was arranged by Krishna to fulfill the desires. Yeah. So Prabhupada can spread all, in 10 years Prabhupada establishing 108 center of temples all over the world. Even one time also Prabhupada came to Indonesia, to Jakarta. I think 1973 Prabhupada came to Jakarta. Yeah, like that. Yeah. So that's should be our model or our inspiration in how we have to follow Guru instruction nicely and dedicating our life to follow Guru instruction and practice our the Guru mission nicely. So then everything will arranged by Krishna, by Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Yeah. That should be our real needs. Yeah. Our